Hello, my name is QB, and Darkness is one of the best rap songs ever made. I'll tell you why. On January 17th, 2020, much to our delights, we were surprised by Eminem, who released his 11th studio album called Music to be Murdered By. And he didn't tell anyone, like, not a soul. No ad run, no corporate junctions, no multi-million dollar deals with a cell phone company to guarantee he went platinum on release. Shout out Jay-Z. He just released it. He did the same thing last year when he hit us over the head with Kamikaze. And you know what? Just keep doing that. It's about bars around here, for me at least. And I know some of y'all can feel that, and y'all are the ones I'm talking to. But I digress. So he drops this album, and me being me, it's full on Christmas Day. I'm beyond hyped to listen. I'm expecting to hear some amazing shit after the shots that were fired on Kamikaze. And I wasn't let down at all by the first two tracks. They sounded like Kamikaze songs. The first two tracks feel like they carried me over from Kamikaze into Music to be Murdered By. That's all I'm trying to say. Then I get into You Gon' Learn. And you don't have to get me started on Royce. This man continues to prove that he's bar for bar one of the best to ever do it and one of the most criminally slept on goats of all time. It's like Royce, King Los, Locksmith, sometimes even Black Thought, even though no one's sleeping on their roots, let's be real here. Will the scrubs ever wake up and realize true talent when it's in front of their eyes? We may never know. But there's a lot of top 10s. Bar for bar is the only one that counts for me personally, and Royce is absolutely on that list. If you don't take anything at all away from this video, do yourself the favor and go listen to Tabernacle by Royce. And if you want to stay on topic, his verse on I Will is just, whew. Y'all gotta stop playing with this man. Eminem killed it too. He kills everything. And then I got into Those Kind of Nights, where Eminem goes into his old Slim Shady bag with the voice changes, the funny commentary on his sex life, some real OG stuff. I don't like Ed Sheeran though, but I love Eminem, so I've been ignoring choruses to, I can't say that, I've been ignoring choruses to amazing songs for a long time now. If you're a stan, you know exactly what I mean. It's still enjoyable, and Eminem is still straight up funny, and as clever as always in the song, as expected. Into the Deep was next, and that's a straight banger. Content, schemes, delivery, it just checks every box as he talks about his toxic relationship, and we all know Eminem has always been A1 at shitting on his own relationship. He always finds these realistic and relatable ways to depict a shitty relationship, all the way up to the point where he usually murders someone. But that's my boy for you, dark as ever. And next was Godzilla, and I'm not even gonna get into that. Bop. Now we take our extreme hard right turn, because one of the most turnt songs on this entire album is followed by one of the darkest songs I've ever heard, ever. Now we get into the masterclass penmanship. Darkness is a song that depicts the 2017 Las Vegas shooting through the perspective of the mass shooter. Eminem holds back no punches in what's a grueling, and to Eminem's credit, a song that's hard to get through. It's like a stiff arm to the face with the most beautiful precision that you have to get up, take the grass out of your visor, and pat the guy on the back, because damn. I don't have to get into what the song is, we all know, but for a quick review, it's a story of the man committing one of the most heinous crimes in human history, and the events and his train of thought leading up to his suicide. It's disgusting, and it starts a conversation. And I see why Eminem will want to say something too. Just for the record, the gun control thing in the music video, that message doesn't translate into the song I hear on the car radio. Maybe that's a fault on Eminem, if that's his end game point to make. And I'm not upset about them taking our guns or whatever the hell y'all are mad about. It's just music to me. He drops a couple of facts. It is easy to get a lot of ammo and shit like that. But the song doesn't vividly get that point across. To me, it's music. And it's just a story being told through someone else's perspective. It just happens to be a mass shooter. It's a concept song. Just like songs like Ross Cappuccino by Joyner Lucas or I Gave You Power by Nas. But Nas, he's rapping through the perspective of a gun in his song. Eminem through the perspective of the shooter. A high concept track like this is already in the conversation for best songs in my personal opinion. Just the amount of thought that goes into executing something like this is astonishing to me, and I'll never fail to give that credit. Some people just don't know how hard it is to write a good, normal story. And then to do that while rapping with multi-syllable rhyme schemes? Come on, bro. We're talking upper echelon for real, for real. But here's the kicker. That's not even what pushes it into the top 5 for me. It's the double entendre. This fucking double entendre. I just can't. Every bar in this song, every bar is a double entendre for Eminem's life. His self-doubt, his depression, how he copes.
Closing in, you can't help me, no one can. I can feel these curtains closing, I go to open them, but something pulls them closed again.
This can be easily translated as Eminem is feeling like his career is coming to an end, like something is pulling his curtain closed.
But I'd make you this small wager, if I bet you I'll be in tomorrow's paper, who would the odds favor? I'm so much like my father, you would think that I knew him. I keep pacing this room, Valium then chase it with booze. One little taste it'll do, maybe I'll take it and snooze, then tear up the stage in a few.
Eminem is saying that he's gonna go hard tonight. Basically, you can bet on it. We all know he didn't know his dad and he dealt with drug issues, and he's a performer going to tear up the stage in a few. But he's also the shooter talking. He'll be in the paper because of the shooting. He's numbing himself to perform the act. He's going to literally go tear up the stage in a few.
Fuck the Colt 45, I'ma need something stronger. If I pop any caps, it better be off of vodka. Round after round after round, I'm getting loaded. That's a lot of shots, huh?
He literally says double entendre, which is right and wrong at the same time. I doubt Eminem will ever see this. But since this whole song is a double entendre, this becomes a quadruple entendre or some shit. It's like an inception entendre. It's an entendre inside of entendre. On top of all of that, out of context, this is a straight bar. Like, who thinks of this shit? Colt 45, pop any caps, round after round, getting loaded, that's a lot of shots. This double entendre never stops, and it continues line after line with the efficiency of a rap god. Yes, I said it. Cause come on now, who's doing it? Like, literally, who's doing it? This is literally nuts to wrap your head around just from a technical standpoint, and then we arrive here.
People start to show up, time to start the show up. It's 10:05 p.m. and the curtain starts to go up, and I'm already sweating, but I'm locked and loaded for rapid fire spitting. For all the concert goers, scopes for sniper vision, surprise from out of nowhere as I.
This is the moment the tide turns. The entendre stops, and we're given the harsh truth that this isn't about Eminem. This is about that shooter, and one of the most disgusting things in modern history is unfolding. What gets me is this: the moment the entendre ends, the piano moves up an octave.
Finger on the trigger, but I'm a licensed owner with no prior convictions, so lost the sky's the limit, so my supply's infinite, strapped like I'm a
crescendo into the madness this man created, and what feels like a punch in the gut, it catches that feeling of classical music where you can feel and hear the dread and the sadness in the piano, and accompany what Eminem has built. This is just plain out art. I don't have another word for it. It's gripping, it's visceral, and you walk away from it affected. It's masterful beyond words, and Eminem continues to prove that he's one of our little planet's greatest talents. By the way, go listen to Hello Darkness by Simon and Garfunkel. It's a whole bop, trust me. And thank you for listening and watching. Like and subscribe if you want more of these, because I don't know what to do with my life. I need help. I don't know what people want to see, but I really love doing this. And thank you for watching my first video essay, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. Bye.